If you're a small creator doing less than $10,000 per month, this video is exactly for you. Because in this video, I'm going to explain to you what really matters is perceived value, not the actual value of your product. So here's what I mean. So people don't buy based on the actual value. They buy based on the perceived value versus price. That you explain. So what is this perceived value? Perceived value is the value that your audience is able to perceive on your sales page, on your website, right? So when they're checking out and the amount of value they can extract from your sales page, oh, he's doing this, he's helping this kind of people, and this is his process, the amount of value they can extract, that is called perceived value. So people don't make a purchase based on the actual value of your product. They make a purchase based on the perceived value versus pricing. You can have a really valuable product for your prospect, like a really valuable product, but if the sales page does not speak or does not communicate the same amount of value, meaning the perceived value is really low of your product, and also on top of that, add that your prices are high. So if your prices are higher than the amount of perceived value, then the sale is not going to be happening. But if your perceived value is really high and your prices are relatively lower, or at least justified, that's when the sales actually happens. So all I want to explain is that perceived value should always be more than the price you're charging for maximum conversion. So if you want to convert more of the people who are visiting your website, you just need to increase the perceived value and you need to decrease the price relatively. Because every buyer subconsciously asks these 4 or these 3 questions. And if you can answer all of these 3 questions in your sales page, then you're done. Then it's fine. If your website is not able to answer these 3 questions, then you're in a problem. So question number 1 is, what do I get? So here customer is asking basically what outcome they're getting, what transformation they will get by enrolling in your program, by enrolling in your course or whatever you're selling, consulting, whatever it is. What outcome they're going to get. Question number 2 they ask from themselves before making a purchase is that, will it work for me? And here they are asking for certainty. So here's where testimonials really work, because when you show people that, hey, this is the same people I've helped before and you were just another guy for me, that's when they are very certain. So you need to have testimonials on a website. That was a side point, but the point is that they ask subconsciously that, will it work for me? That was the second question. The third question is it worth the risk? So now here they're debating between trust and doubt. So if you can build the trust and you can clear the doubt, you can answer all of these 3 questions and you can finally increase your conversion rates. So if any one of these feels weak, they hesitate. And when they hesitate, they don't make a purchase. So the whole purpose for creating a better sales page, the whole purpose of creating a better offer is to delete the hesitation they're having. We need to remove the hesitation so that they buy smoothly and more of the people converts. And so if I had to summarize this video in one sentence, it would be make the market perceive enough value to justify paying. Like literally make the market perceive enough value to justify paying. So here are 4 levers that you can use to increase your perceived value. So number 1 is specific outcome. Have specific outcome in your sales page. Talk about what kind of transformation you can bring for your ideal customers. Number 2, proof. Have proof. It could be WhatsApp chats, it could be testimonials, it could be videos, interviews, whatever, but have proof that, hey, I have helped these kinds of guys before and you're just another guy, I can help you. It should communicate that clearly because it builds certainty, and the more certain they are, the more persuaded they are. The third one is risk reversal. You need to add risk reversal. For example, something like refund, something like guarantees. You need to add those things so that they think, even if I lose this deal, I can get my money back, right? So you need to add risk reversal. The fourth one is clarity of mechanism. So you need to add clarity of mechanism, what's the journey you're taking them from the point A to the point B. You need to show them the whole map, not exactly the whole product, but the process, the way you're gonna get them there. So at the end, I want to just end this video with a simple analogy, and it will help you understand better. So it's two bottles of water. One is completely plain, so you can imagine a plain water bottle, no banners, nothing sticker, just a plain water bottle, and this big. Fuck it, it doesn't matter. But one of them is completely plain, and the another one is branded and labeled, and it's written alkaline, mineral rich, performance water, right? So which one do you think sells more? The first one or the second one? Of course, the second one, right? Because when you read that banner, you're like, oh, it's performance water, it's alkaline water, it's better, blah, 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 blah. And the plain water will be left out. Well, that's the same thing you're doing with your business. You're not exposing the whole amount of value you're providing for your customers, right? So expose that value, tell about it, talk about it on your sales page, on your interviews, and you will see a lot of conversions. Thank you very much for watching this video.